Hey guys, this is North back again with another video. Today's video I'm coming to you with a weekly fragrance rotation. This one is a week overdue, so I'm going to talk about the fragrances I wore last week, and then hopefully in the next video I'll tell you about the fragrances I wore this week. So this is for the week of October the 5th to the 6th, I believe. So let's go ahead and get it going. On Sunday I wore my favorite Amouage fragrance, and you may already know what it is, and this is Jubilation 25. This is the women's version, and this is also the extrait. This is the 50 ml. I haven't been able to get the 100 ml yet. I hope to go to Oman sometime in the future. If they have it there, then I'll definitely get it. Now I had the EDP of this as well. That's how I fell in love with it, but then I ended up finding a bottle of the extrait. And since then I sold my EDP because this is pretty much the one that I want to hold on to, and it's so beastly. So it has the same notes as the original EDP, and this one was released in 2007. I'm not sure if the extrait was released the same year. And some of the notes on this one are ylang ylang, tarragon, rose, myrrh, incense, labdanum, and patchouli. Now with Jubilation 25, the women's version, it is a chypre. It's like a ambery type of chypre, and it is similar to people say it's similar to Diaghilev, similar to Mitsuko and things like that. So it is in the same wheelhouse as that. It is slightly different, but again, this is my favorite Amouage. I just felt like breaking it out. But this day I think I went a little bit overboard on the sprays. This one is more beastly than any of the other extraits from Amouage that I own. So that's what I wore on Sunday. On Monday I went to the house of Nicolai, and this one is New York Intense. This one is my 30 ml version, I believe. This is 30 ml. Yeah, so I was happy to find this locally because I didn't want it for a while, but I didn't want to get the 100 ml bottle. New York Intense was released in 2014. This one is pretty much considered a woody aromatic or fougere. It also has some qualities of like a chypre. And this one has oak moss, bergamot, civet, castoreum, black pepper, incense, styrax, and vanilla. And this one, even though it lists civet and styrax, it's not an animalic scent. It does give you this like classy sort of, not old world, but a vintage type of feel. This is a really good scent, you know. But 30 ml I think is enough for me for my type of collection, and that's what I wore on Monday. On Tuesday I went with the house of Grossmith London, and this is the only one I own from the house. This one is called Hasu-no-Hana. Now this fragrance is said to have been originally created in 1888. This is a house that was revived. So I don't know the actual year when it was actually revived. I think it might have been like 2007. So, but this one has bergamot, bitter orange, oak moss, Irish, ylang ylang, rose, lotus, tonka bean, and cedar. And this particular fragrance, Hasu-no-Hana, is supposed to be a representation of the Japanese lotus flower. It is a floral chypre fragrance. It's not my favorite chypre, but it does have some sophistication to it. It is ambery. I don't think that everyone would like this type of fragrance, but between the three, this was the one that I chose. I do like golden chypre, but that's sort of like redundant with some other fragrances that I have. So I wanted to check this one out. This is a 50 ml bottle. They are a little bit on the pricier side, but I got this I think like 30% off or something like that. It still is kind of expensive, but that's what I wore on Tuesday. On Wednesday I went with the house of Nishane, and this one is like Old Faithful, and I went with Hacivat. This is my 100 ml bottle. It's about half full. I'm still contemplating if I want to get like a 50 ml type of backup. Hacivat was released in 2017. This one has pineapple, grapefruit, bergamot, oak moss, and patchouli as some of the notes. And this one is still as you expected. I'm not like head over heels for it like the way I was before, but I think it's a good fragrance, a good staple to have in the collection. It is similar to Aventus, which is the popularity, and it is an extrait, so it lasts a very long time. I don't know if I'll pick up a 50 ml unless someone falls in my hand for like a really cheap price, but that's what I wore on Wednesday. On Thursday, I went with the House of Guerlain, and this one I went with Mouchoir de Monsieur. Hopefully I said that correctly. So this one is supposed to be the masculine version of Jicky. This is one I do have I ended up getting another bottle of. It is discontinued. It was originally released in 1904. And some of the notes on this one are lavender, verbena, bergamot, neroli, rose, vanilla, and oak moss. And this one is just a sophisticated scent. Now, the thing about this is that they're all eau de toilettes, I believe. This one is an eau de toilette. And I did recently pick up a eau de parfum version of Jicky. I may like that one a little bit more since it's a little bit heavier. But this one is awesome. It's a great scent to have. It's another sophisticated scent. This is like the theme that I had going on for this particular week, at least up until now. So that's what I wore on Thursday, Mouchoir de Monsieur. And on Friday, I went with the House of Profumum Roma, and I went with Acqua Viva. It's still around 90 to 100 degrees here in Kuwait, so I just felt like wearing something summery because I'm usually outside on Fridays. The rest of the week, I'm usually indoors. So I wanted to wear this, and I also wanted to wear something that I thought was going to be light. Because I wanted to test some other fragrances while I was out. This one was Acqua Viva was released in 2006. Some of the notes on it are Amalfi lemon, cypress, and cedar. Those are some of the notes. And this one is my Grail summer scent. It was the only one that I wanted from the house, like really, really bad. And I finally was able to get my hand on the bottle. This is a extremely concentrated summer fragrance. And so even when I sprayed it on, my wife was covering her nose before I left out the house because I had sprayed so much of it. And I had only worn it when I was on holiday. I haven't worn it since I've been back here. So this is my first time wearing it. So I'll probably go lighter on the sprays because it is such a high oil concentration in all of the Profumum Roma fragrances. I'm not sure which one I would want to pick up next. I've tested almost all the ones that are available. There's some that I like, but these are kind of pricey. But for a summer scent, I can sort of justify a price on this if you get 20-30% off. So there you have it, guys. That was my weekly fragrance rotation from last week. Hopefully I'll come to you soon with the fragrances I wore this week. So please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one, guys. Peace.